This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. It's Wednesday, September 21st. American Airlines says that hackers may have obtained personal information for a very small number of customers and employees. The company did not say exactly how many people were impacted, though it noted there's no evidence that the attackers have misused the information. It told affected customers that names, driver's license and passport numbers, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, dates of birth, and medical information may have been compromised. The hackers gained access to American's email system through a phishing campaign, as the Associated Press reported. The company told regulators in Montana that it discovered the intrusion in July. It started informing affected customers last week. American says it has secured the breached email accounts and brought in a third-party cybersecurity firm to investigate. American said it's putting more technical measures in place to prevent similar breaches from occurring. The company has also offered customers affected by the breach 2 years of identity theft protection coverage. An American Airlines spokesperson provided the following statement to Engadget. American Airlines is aware of a phishing campaign that led to the unauthorized access to a limited number of team member mailboxes. A very small number of customers and employees' personal information was contained in those email accounts. While we have no evidence that any personal information has been misused, data security is of the utmost importance, and we offered customers and team members precautionary support. We are also currently implementing additional technical safeguards to prevent a similar incident from occurring in the future. And so much for the iPhone 14's surprisingly repairable design extending across the lineup. iFixit has completed a teardown of the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and the easier-to-fix internals haven't carried over. Break the back glass and you'll have a harder time repairing it yourself, or an expensive Apple Store visit if your device is out of warranty. While Apple never said the Pro models would receive this upgrade, it's worth considering if you plan to keep your phone running with a little surgery. It's not clear why Apple didn't rethink internals across the entire iPhone 14 range. iFixit speculates that Apple wanted to limit potential delays, particularly given the supply chain risks involved with the Pro family's new camera and display technologies. We've asked Apple for comment, but it won't be surprising if more accessible innards come with future generations. The teardown has a few additional surprises. On U.S. versions of the iPhone 14 line, Apple hasn't replaced the newly removed SIM tray with anything else. This is more to push eSIM adoption than to save space then. iFixit also couldn't pinpoint a dedicated satellite antenna for emergency communication, suggesting that Apple might be using the usual cellular or Wi-Fi antennas to send SOS messages. The overall repairability of the iPhone 14 Pro isn't terrible, outside of the requirement to activate parts, according to iFixit. Unless Apple harmonizes its design, though, do-it-yourself repair enthusiasts will have to make sacrifices if they want an iPhone they can fix with relatively little difficulty. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
SpokenLayer.